me, Tiffany.
It's me, Tiffany. I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey guys. Hey guys. And we're back with another video.
You look great.
Shut up. Are you on?
Yeah.
Hey guys. So I'm here with another no measurements, and last week I made this pasta that I saw on Facebook, and Tiffany posted it on IG, and everybody was like, oh my god, make that on no measurements. I was like, okay, cool, I'll make that on no measurements.
Lit.
So I already did a few things just to make this like a quick meal. It's pasta, so I already pre-cooked the pasta, and that's tossed with olive oil and garlic. This is some chopped up green onions. This is our pan that we're going to be cooking everything in. These are our ingredients that we're going to be using. Now, here is the steak. It's like, I can't remember the cut of it, but it's like a cheap cut. That like round roast. Mm-hmm. Not the bottom one, but some type of round roast. And so what you do is you go ahead and I tried to save a big piece, but I don't think I did it. So I can show you exactly what I did. So I took the steak. Of course, I rinsed it off. And so then I took my kitchen shears that some of y'all ghetto people may use to cut hair and, you know, open up mail, like Tiffany and Nene and Kari.
Yeah.
So if you do that, go ahead and wash them. Put some bleach on them, you know. So what you do is just take the meat and you cut it into squares. So this is a piece. You literally take it and you just literally cut it, bam, into a square. But I went ahead and pre-did it, so because it's really nothing to do. Then I went ahead and put a marinade on it. You can use any marinade you want. This is the one that we had in the refrigerator, steak and chop one. It's really just like onions and peppers and stuff like that for your steak. I put it all in this bag. What are you doing?
I want to see it.
Get out of here.
You can watch it when it's uploaded.
I zip-locked it, and then I took my little meat tenderizer thing, and I took the side with the spikes on it. I hope that's not your sister coming in here. Is she coming here today?
Yeah. Is she hungry for you?
No, I just heard somebody locking their door, and I thought it was her. Okay, so I took the texture part, and you know, I just, you know, beat it. I don't know what is going on in this house today. I had told everybody that I'm recording a video. Nene is right here bothering me. Kari is in there bothering me. Literally, the only person that's not bothering me is the puppies.
They're boxing.
So I put it in the baggie with the marinade. And I just, you know, like beat it for a while. Maybe like 2 minutes. Then I flipped it over and I beat it again, you know, for like 2 more minutes. Then I just let it go ahead because it has to marinate for at least 30 minutes. So I just leave it in here for at least 30 minutes. And you know, if you're in the kitchen the whole time, every time you walk past it, just like, you know, like, oh yeah, let me continue to beat the meat. Because the thing of... I need you to edit that. But just be like, oh, let me tenderize.
Please take that part out and put it on Twitter.
Keep it, okay? So just like if you're in the kitchen the whole time, like if you haven't done the noodles and stuff like that, you know, when you walk past it, go ahead and tenderize it. And just, you know, do it for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds, whatever. Flip it over, do it some more. And then right before you go to cook it, do it again. So I'm going to do it one more time. Literally. Make sure you're not too heavy-handed because you don't want it to poke holes and get messy. But yeah, so you go ahead and do that. Now, so what I do is put it in a colander to drain some of the marinade off. Because we don't want it wet or to create any extra juices. Excuse me. Well, since you want to be in here. There you go.
Now I'm the sous chef.
Yeah. So go ahead. Shake this off.
Like a Polaroid pic.
And you just want like I said, as much of it to come off as possible. You can even take a napkin and just like blot it. Alright. And just try to get it off if you can.
Why don't we want the extra marinade?
I mean, you just don't want it because when you go to cook the steak, you want to kind of get a crust on it, and it'll like start to water if it's already water already on there. It's just, you know, it's just not a good time for trying to get done. So then what I go ahead and do is season it while it's like that. And so I put pepper on it. Again, this is no measurements. So you just shake until something in your heart tells you to stop.
Oh.
Yep. Onion powder. There you go. And this is some garlic and herb seasoning that I have.
Can never have too much garlic.
Right, because it's garlic butter steak. So, garlic that bad boy up. And this is a garlic pepper grinder. Now, you don't necessarily have to have these seasonings. I have them, so I'm using them. But literally, all you need, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. That's all you need. Okay. So, I'm going to go in. Do that. It smells good.
It does.
And then take a spoon. So I'll go ahead and just take this one and just like mix it around. Now y'all know I usually use my hands, but
you should have just wore gloves.
there you go. I just don't want to get my hands real dirty. Bam. And you're just going to let that sit there. So here is your pan. This is like a non-stick skillet. I don't need this. Excuse me. I cook the noodles in here. This dish is like a one-pan dish. So y'all know I put olive oil with my butter, just so the butter won't fry too quickly.
Come put your lies in.
Having a nice time.
I'm gonna say
Thank
See
God.
ya.
Butter, again,
that later.
no measurements. Use as much butter as you want to. And mind you, let me just tell you, this is not all the butter I'm going to use. I'm definitely using more. So what I go ahead and do, I don't know if I told y'all or if I just haven't cooked on here in a long time. When I saute like onions and garlic or onions and peppers and stuff like that, I do it ahead of time. Like I don't do it all together with the meat. I feel like it just makes it taste better. Also, what don't I do? No, I think that's it. So you want to go ahead, let that melt and get hot. Now I already sliced up. Oh, that's what I was saying. Excuse me, y'all. You know I had a little break before this video. So, in this dish, you can put like vegetables in it. The one I saw on Facebook didn't have vegetables in it, but y'all know I love spinach, so that's what's going in ours. So while the butter is still melting, I'm going to go ahead and put the onions in there. And I'm just going to leave this right here because I'm going to end up putting it back. And then while that is doing that, I'm going to take these whole cloves of garlic. And I mean, you can use as many as you want. I have those 3 left. I'm trying to get rid of them. So what you want to do is go ahead and just smash it with your knife. And you can just put it in the pan like that. There we go. And go ahead and just let that cook. And I wish you could literally smell what it smells like right now.
Garlic.
No, because it smells really nice with the onion too.
It does.
So go ahead, let that cook down. And with the green onions, it really doesn't take that long. So you want to do this for like maybe a minute. But basically what I'm doing is cooking the onions and the garlic in this and then taking it out. But I'm leaving all the butter and oil in the pan. So when I cook the other stuff, it's like
the seasoning is already in it.
Cooked inside of the onions, but without like continuously cooking my onions and making them like not. Because I hate like when the onions are cooked so much that by the time the dish is done, you'd be like, where the onions at?
Right.
Yeah. Because we like onions.
I was going to say, we like onions up in here. For y'all people that don't like onions, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, because I literally make everything with onions. There's a dog crying. Let me see. I have a spoon with holes in it. That's what I'm looking for. So I can pick it up with.
Look at our drawer full of utensils. I'm sure every house has it.
But the one that I'm looking for, oh, here it is. I can't find the one that I'm looking for. Oh, that's not it. You know, maybe it has left for good. I'm not sure yet. Okay. Oh, what's it in here? No, I don't see it. Oh.
How do I feel about Tanae's back?
Please, don't look at it. It's gotten wider. Tiffany, why would you?
Today you literally were right. Your back was right in the camera.
You should have moved. Oh, here it is. Don't look at this. Ghetto.
Filled with junk.
There we go. So I don't need this. I'll go ahead and rinse that one off. And now I'm just going to take it out. Go ahead and turn it down. Sometimes it's inevitable and you can't take it all out. But you definitely want to take all of the garlic out because it cooks so fast and it will burn.
Let it burn. Let it burn. You gotta let it burn.
Okay.
Kari. Put the puppies on the porch. Put the puppies on the porch. Damn, my jean jacket up here.
Excuse me.
Is that mine or yours? Huh?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Yes. Alright, so this is the pot afterwards. It still has all that I cooked in with. So I'll go ahead and put in another little thing of butter, a little bit of olive oil, just so it doesn't burn. Make sure your stove is on hot because when you put the steak in it, you want it to like sizzle so it can have a little bit of like, you know, brown char on the outside. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Make sure your pan is nice and hot. And if you have to, if you don't have a big enough pan, you can do the steak in more than one batch, just so it doesn't crowd the pan and make like a lot of juice and stuff. I'm gonna put something under that.
Just take it, I don't know, put it in a bag, tie the bag up, and just sit it in the corner.
And I'm literally just like placing them. Not really close, just so they can like fry. Now when I did it the first time, I didn't do it like this because I had way less steak. So I knew it wasn't going to take up the whole pan. I wish you could like fast forward it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it until she puts all of it in there. Because she has a whole colander full of steak.
Thanks, Mom.
We're back.
Hey guys. So I ended up having 2 pans full, so I went ahead and cooked that. And then I started on the second pan to bring y'all back. So usually what I do is place it in there flat like that, and I cook it for 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how high my pan is. As y'all can see, I moved over to my power burner because that was going too slow. So I just flipped them and cooked them for like another 2 to 3 minutes. Now, if any juice or anything has formed in your pan, you just want to move it around because you want that, but you don't want it to burn. And if you don't move it around, it'll burn. So like over here in that corner right there. So I literally just flipped them over, and I started flipping these over at 829. And see, that's what I was saying when you wanted to get like that char on it, that brown on it. So go ahead, just flip all your pieces of steak over.
Ooh, these are really charred over here.
Yeah.
It smells so good. I could literally eat these with like some mashed potatoes and corn on the side and have a great time.
Yep, I'll make that for dinner for you, India.
Yep, that's a living meal.
So yeah. And so I can go ahead and turn my power burner down. And so for you people who, you know, like y'all meat medium well y'all would probably think this is well done. I'm not sure. But you know, I don't like no pink ass meat. I don't like no red. I don't want no blood. None of that. So what I do is, that's why I like to put a vegetable in here. But again, if you are anti-vegetable, you don't need one. From this point, you could literally just toss your pasta in. That would be it for you. That would be it for you if you like not all the way done steak and your vegetables. So you see what this is doing. So I turned it down. That's why it's not really popping off anymore. So I'm gonna move that over here. And I know I said you don't want it to get any juice, but now it's fine because it already has a char on it. Put that in there. And you want to go ahead and just, you know, just put all your meat in there. Then, right, stuff your meat in there. This is an after hours show. Howard Stern, learn about it.
Exactly.
So then, now I went to get fresh spinach, but the ghetto market that I went to did not have it. So I used Nene. She always has frozen. And I like spinach in this house. So I always try to OD because if I put it in like pasta, everybody will eat it. And when I say everybody, I mean Tiffany. Because Tiffany's really the only person in the house who won't just eat a side of spinach.
Because it's disgusting by itself.
Well, not when you put onions in it. And butter and garlic.
No, when you make yours, I'll eat a little bit. Sometimes.
A little bit. No, you need to eat a lot. So go ahead. There's that. And so you already know the spinach is going to make a water. So you're going to go ahead and do that. Turn your pan down. Don't forget about these that we cooked earlier. You remember that? Go ahead and put that in there.
It's their time to shine.
Yep. Also, go ahead and just, you know, it's just this little bit of butter left. I'm just going to put it in there.
Well, this meal requires a stick of butter.
I mean, if you like better, maybe more. So I am going to go ahead. Now, also, if you want to, you can put peppers in it and stuff. I feel like I be peppering them to death. I literally
No, I like peppers.
So, just to make sure your steak is all the way done, what you want to do is go ahead, put your top on this for a little while, turn your pan all the way down. And you want to cook it for about a good 5 minutes. Because, I mean, it's really been fried on both sides. It's done, but
we got to be careful.
We just have to be careful in here. Yeah. We don't do no effing around. Yeah. Well, Tip Nene does, because Nene eats pink steak. But then Nene be sick, so yeah, it's just like, so yeah.
So we're gonna let this sit for 5 minutes.
Yeah, unless you have any questions for me.
Nope.
Okay, great. Seems so like I will be. It is 8:34. I will be back at 8:39.
See ya. See ya. Quiet. We're back.
We are back. It's 8:39, like I promised.
It's sizzling over here.
This is our dinner. So you want to go ahead and just do a little, nice little mix up right there. And there we go. You have steak, you have onions, you have butter, you have garlic, you have spinach. What could make this any better? Oh yeah, the pasta. That was a little joke I made. So I pre-cooked this pasta, stick spaghetti. I tossed it with olive oil and garlic. I'm just gonna go ahead and.
I'm kind of annoyed that you didn't put the peppers in it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Last time it was peppers in it and shit.
Well, I wanted to be kind of simple for them. Like I'm always doing the most. Okay. You just want to go ahead and, she about to get her ass whooped. You know, mix that in real good. Now, if you want to, you could go ahead and top this off with some Parmesan cheese. That would probably be living.
Only if you want to.
See if we have some. I'm going to put it on mine later when I make my plate. So, bam.
It seemed darker last time.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought it was the same color. So,
how come last time, well, maybe that was before you put the noodles in. Yeah, it's getting darker.
Yeah.
Look at that. Last time when you made the mistake and put the seasoning in there with the wrong side, was the noodles already in the pan?
Yeah.
So you have to add more seasoning?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, so what you want to do is go ahead and taste it and see, like, what do I need to add to this? Don't do that anymore.
I can tell that you've been practicing.
Don't do that. So yeah. I'm just going to get some regular salt. I don't know why we have all these flavored things in here. Seasonal. Here we go. Salt. We'll go ahead and put some salt in there.
Salt, babe.
You know it. And take some Italian dressing.
That's what that's called?
Italian seasoning.
Oh, Italian. You said Italian dressing.
Well, that's, they knew what I meant. Italian seasoning. I may put some more butter in this bad boy, honestly. Let's see.
This is garlic.
This is garlic pepper. Again, if you don't have this, that's fine. If you have garlic and pepper, use that. Black pepper. A little bit of onion. The garlic is definitely there. We don't need any more of that.
I'm sure.
Okay. I think I can kick this over.
Mix mix that all in, people. You don't want a scoop of salty.
Right.
Hey, be quiet.
I don't know if that was the child or the
No, that was the fucking puppies. Peppa is aggressive as shit.
I just said that to you.
Like, she literally jumps directly onto my chest.
I was talking about something crazy.
No, I thought you meant aggressive, like attacking people. This is a form of attacking.
It is. It's just with love. Okay. That's it.
Oh.
It's 8:30, guys. There we go.
So what is this called again?
Well, on Facebook it was called garlic butter steak bites with zucchini noodles. But as you can see, we have regular noodles. So, and I added spinach to it. So let's just call it garlic butter steak pasta.
Okay. Garlic butter steak pasta.
And there we go. You want to taste some?
No, you taste it.
I just tasted it.
No, I don't want to taste it. I want to eat a whole plate of it.
Okay, well, guys, that's it. We're done. Thank you for tuning in to No Measurements. Hopefully Tiffany does a lot of fast forwarding, a lot of editing, especially with me talking about beating meat.
I won't. Here's a quick Thursday night meal for you.
Yep. Because, like, if I didn't have to stop and record, I want to say altogether this meal takes, like, maybe 30 minutes. Like, if you come home, do the steak, and put it inside the baggie, and then, like, do the noodles and do everything else, it'll be done in 30 minutes.
Exactly.
So, maybe 40.
Make sure you guys send us pictures and stuff. See ya.
There's too much going on in here.